Hi, my name is Lakeisha. I am 53 years old and I'm looking for a real one.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
Linda, and 60 plus, and I'm looking for that real one.
Hi, I'm Betsy. I'm in my 60s, and I'm looking for a real one.
Pop, pop, pop the balloon. I see the way you are looking.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Suhaila. I am 61. I am a real one and I am looking for a real one.
I'm Vivian. I'm 60 and I'm looking for a real one.
I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, pop.
Hi, I'm Susie Sitcom. I'm 53 years old and I'm looking for a real one.
Pop the balloon.
My name is Evergene. I'm 72 years old, and I'm looking for a real one.
Pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. The other girls pop.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of A Real One Eye Pointer. I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic because today I have my queens with me in the city of Los Angeles. Ladies, how you doing? Beautiful. Y'all look wonderful, and I'm so happy to have you here. The beauty of diversity is here today, okay? We have some different ages. All of these ladies are open to some older gentlemen, right? Okay, so we're not going to discriminate. We're going to let everyone have their chance at finding their real one, okay? And that's why you have hearts in your hand, believe it or not, ladies. That means your heart is open for a real one. You're open for love, but you also have a heartbreaking device in your hand, okay? So if you don't like what you see from the brother, if you don't like what you hear or any other sense, maybe you smell them and, break your heart. Break your heart, and that just means the connection won't be established. I'll walk over to you and I'll ask why the heart connection didn't take place. But if you hold on to your heart and the whole segment and you still are holding on and he's still checking you out, that could be a real one connection. And we'll even sponsor your first date. I'm talking about a Sizzler salad bar. Dinner. People love Sizzler. Sponsor us nonetheless. Ladies, are you ready? Wonderful. I'm ready. So let's get ready for our first real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our first real one with my first king. Come on in. Come on in, kind sir. The ladies are ready for you. I'm ready for you. Let's see if we can make a connection. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for coming out today. Would you share with these queens your name, your age, and what you do?
I'm David. I'm 65, and I trade securities for a living.
Oh, very good. Okay. What makes you a real one?
I think I'd like to be real, and I just try to keep it real.
Okay. And
True
you
to
know
myself.
He's been on the show before, House of Seniors alumni here. So this is a real one, okay? And he still is passionate about finding his real one. What are you looking for in a real one?
Somebody likes to have fun, likes to go out, hang out, stay home, all the above. Same thing everybody else is looking for.
Okay.
Walk along the beach, take the dog for the walk, travel, everything.
Beautiful. Okay. In relationships, there are heartbreakers. It hasn't happened to you. The hearts are still intact, but there are certain things you may not tolerate. Red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Well, two things, I think, is for me is one is smoking. I can't deal with that. And two is, and we talked about this before, is if you live a million miles away, that's definitely not going to work.
He's big on no long distance.
Yeah, if you're in San Diego or if you're in Santa Barbara, that's just not going to fly.
Tell them where you are.
I'm on the west side, West LA.
West LA. Okay, so if you're not in the West LA area, you might want to break your heart, maybe?
Well, you don't have to live in West LA.
Okay, but just close enough.
Okay. Yeah, San Marino's okay.
Okay. We'll get there. We'll get to more questions. Don't break your heart yet, ladies, unless you're not feeling it. What do you like to do for fun? You kind of spoke to it, but what do you like to do for fun?
I like to play sports. I like to go to the movies, see plays. I like to walk along the ocean with my dog.
Oh.
I'm a pretty active guy. I have a motorcycle. I just took it we just went 7 states, 4,000 miles.
Oh, snap.
All around the Northwest. So, yeah, I'm a pretty all-around guy.
That's beautiful. You said we. Who'd you go with?
Me and some buddies.
Okay, very good. All right. You don't have any broken hearts, man, so you're looking really good. So we're going to get a little deeper then. I'm sure we want to get to know a little bit more about him. Have you ever been married?
I have. I have been married.
Okay.
I was divorced about 7-8 years ago.
Okay.
And I have an adult son.
Okay. May I ask, why did that marriage not see till death do you part?
I think we just grew apart. We were married quite a long while.
Okay.
And just the old usual, we kind of grew apart and sort of lost the
spark.
Something.
Okay. All right. You do have an adult son. Can we get the age?
I'm sorry?
The age of your adult
He's
son?
35.
Oh, okay. Adult. Okay,
definitely
very good. Okay, very good. I do have to ask, do you want more children?
I'm open to that, sure.
Wow.
I'd love to have a...
Okay, he just said he's open to it, ladies. He didn't say he's ready to go right then and there. Okay, well, you never know what's going to happen
Guess
on
I'm
this
close
show.
to it
Dave.
now.
Let's take some steps forward then and figure out. I can't imagine why, but we'll figure out what happened. We'll stop right here, David, and we'll face this queen. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
I'm Vivian. I'm in my 60s. No more children. At all.
Okay.
I won't even consider it.
Okay. Before you mentioned that, though, you were holding on to your heart. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type? Sure. Oh, use the mic.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm an open... I have an open,
You were ready to
open
go.
book.
Okay. Well, you still have some hearts remaining, so it's not all hope is lost yet.
was
But
rapid fire.
Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
My name is Lakeisha. I am 53, and I do not want any more children.
Wanting and open to it are two
Nice
different
guy.
things. But
I'm
that's
not even open to it.
okay.
Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
No, but he's very nice. Just listening to what he was saying about himself.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
Maybe the age.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type? Use the mic.
Am I too old?
Yes.
Wow. Look at me. I'm an old guy.
Well, I mean, you look great. You're in great shape. You know, it's just
Yikes.
connections, not all.
I guess there's no way to spin 65. huh?
Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name is Evergene. I'm 72 years old, and I live in the Central Valley, plus I don't want any more children.
Wow. I'll have to remember that.
Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yes, aesthetically, yes.
Is she someone that's your type? Okay, all right. We'll take a step forward. You still have one heart remaining, so we'll see what happens.
wow, we're down.
But we're going to do some zigzagging because then we got to go back. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Susie Sitcom. I'm 52 years old. Seems like you wanted somebody younger because you were open for children, and I'm looking for somebody way older than you.
Older than me?
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get on this show. If he was older, could he be your type?
Possibly, but you're too mobile. I mean, I'm talking older, senior, like ready to kick it, you know? That's the kind of senior
glad I'm not
looking.
that.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, wow. Trying to get that bag.
That's right. LA's not a cheap place.
She's a real one. Okay. Is she someone that's your...
Keeping it real.
Aesthetically, if he was bending over closer to the grave, would he be your type?
For sure. A cane, maybe a limp foot, a little dragon going on. Yeah, that might be more of my type. Do you have good life insurance?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Okay. Maybe.
Could have been.
You never know.
20 years. Give me a call.
Wow.
20 years.
You'll still be doing quite well. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she looks good.
Okay, let's go to our final queen that popped, and then we'll go back to that queen. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Linda, 60 plus. And, well, first of all, you live on the west side. That's well over an hour from Los Feliz. And the children thing, oh, no.
It was just okay.
It doesn't matter. Just the thought of it. No.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type, though, aesthetically?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
She's like, it looks good.
Okay. Well, we do have one. Okay, well, let's go back to the queen that broke her heart all the way on this, and we're going to come back. I just got to check in with why this heart was broken. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Sohela, 61, no children for me. I'm not married. I don't want to have sex. I would not have children.
Okay, that's interesting. Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
I don't go by outward appearance. Based on his speaking, he's a wise man, not a fool, so he would be my type.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
I have no idea. How could I make that determination? She sounds fine.
Based on what was said, maybe.
Yeah, based on what it said.
Okay,
Sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I have to admit, this is quite an interesting.
We just respect all people. We want people to come as they are. But anyway, we do have a heart remaining down here. So I'm not going to rush anything, but of course, we love when connections can be established. Share with us this name, age, and why you have not broken your heart.
I'm Betsy. I'm older than you. You look fun. I'm looking to enjoy life, and I'm looking for a man with a dog.
Do you have a dog?
I have a dog.
Oh, okay.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a standard poodle.
Okay.
His name is Brady.
Standard poodle. Grady?
Brady.
Brady.
And yes, he's named after Tom Brady.
That's cool. Wow.
Patriots fan?
No, just a Tom Brady fan.
Okay.
We put the little jersey on him. It's really cute. He's got his own jersey for Sundays.
Sounds fun for you, huh?
It does sound fun. And running along the beach with your dog.
We do that all the time.
All right. I live in the valley. Is that
Does that work for you?
No,
Oh, it's okay.
too far.
Oh, too far. Oh, I thought it was no, it's okay. You were holding on to your heart though, so he is someone that's your type.
Yeah, he seems like he's a nice guy. He looks like, I like his smile. Yeah, his stature.
Okay.
Nice guy. Did you hear that?
Yeah, you are a nice guy. That's why you're
I
here.
got him all fooled.
Is she someone that's your type?
Sure, she's nice.
All right. I could have been.
But I don't want to spend my day on the 405 up and down the 405.
How about you meet in the
my
middle?
God.
How about you meet in the middle?
No, I've done that. I've been there, done that.
I used to perform in that area, though. I do comedy.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But it's okay.
Real ones. Okay, well, it's all good. Now, ladies, this man we're going to tag his Instagram. Slide in his DMs. This is a House of Seniors veteran. Okay, so we want to make it pop for him. Ladies, can you clap it up for this real one? He still came out in the midst of all that's going on. I will take that mic, kind sir, and you can head out the way you came. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for coming out. Well, if that is the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one with my next king. Come on in to get his queen. Come on in, kind sir. How you doing there? Over to me. Over to me. I know you want to go right to them, but you got to talk to me just a little bit. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine today. How are you?
Wonderful. Would you share with these queens your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Lamont Patterson. I'm 75 years old.
Looks great.
I currently produce a TV network, World Movement Enterprise. I also produce comedy shows. We have a publishing company, a record label. We publish books for people, and all that's under World Movement Enterprise.
Oh, my goodness. And ladies, we don't look no 75. Not at all. So I don't even, are you telling the truth? I'm going to check his ID after. 'Cause I know black don't crack. But anyway, what makes you a real one?
Hey, well, I'm a self-employed. I'm a hard worker. I'm a funny guy. I'm an outdoorsy guy. I love to travel. I love to eat well. And I love to try to enjoy my life, what the time I have left.
Amen. Hey, make the most of it. What are you looking for in a queen, in a real one?
Actually, I'm looking for a lady that understands her roles. Should I say her part in a relationship? I grew up in the country. I was born being a man in the household, taking care of my family and my children and doing the things that a man's supposed to do. I understand a lot of younger guys these days don't even know how to change a flat tire. So what would a woman want with them? I have no idea.
Maybe they offer a few other things besides changing a flat tire. But at any rate, as you saw, in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
I'm not a cigarette smoker, so I don't particularly care for a woman to smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
So
what about the
that's
devil's
a mix.
lettuce?
What's the devil's lettuce?
A sticky, icky, ooey?
Well, I'm living in today's time. I'm not a dinosaur, so I believe in changing with the times, and I know that's accepted in a lot of areas.
Okay.
And I think I respect everybody's personal space, and if that's what they're into, as long as they don't interfere with what I'm doing, I'll respect that.
Okay. And what about grandpa's cough medicine? Some of the alcohol?
I'm from Texas, man, so I grew up around bootleggers. So I think the first time I went to jail, I was 2 months old. I'm not personally a drinker, but I do kind of have somewhat issues with the alcohol thing.
Okay.
I do have issues with that.
Okay. In terms of your partner drinking alcohol, you have an issue with that?
Not sociably, but a drunk. Who wants a drunk?
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. What do you like to do for fun? Then we're going to go down and find out why the heart was broken.
Me personally, I'm into deep sea fishing. I love traveling. I love eating good food. I play with my drones. I'm into aerial photography.
Oh, wow.
That's what I like doing. I like watching cartoons and westerns on Saturdays.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. We're going to take some steps forward and figure out why this heart was broken from this lovely lady. So let's figure it on out. And then you'll come up, and stop it about their name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Susie Sitcom. I'm 52 years old. I broke my heart the second you said a woman's got to know her role. So I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm very outspoken. I know my role is to be my true self. When I hear a woman has to know their role, I hear very old-fashioned. To me, it just sets off kind of red flags. I'm Asian, as you can tell. So, I mean, a loud, outspoken woman, like, know your role is something that I kind of grew up with, and I wouldn't be a stand-up comedian if I knew my role. So I got to know who I am under God's eyes, and this is who I am. I'm outspoken, and I know my role, and it's to be the truest person and use my voice to the best of my ability.
Does that work for you?
Well, I understand what she's saying, but some of the stuff kind of coincides with what I said. If she already knows her role, then that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, but that's not the kind of role I want. What do you mean by know your role?
Well, I mean, for a relationship, for me, to work, each party should complement each other. So that still goes back to people knowing how to really be who they are and still play their position in a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship where everything's a conflict or we have to fight on every little thing. You know,
Of course, yeah.
Because if you brought something to the table and it made sense, of course, I'm going to support and back it. Yeah. But by the same token, if the shoe's on the other foot, I would expect the same thing from my partner or my mate.
Sure, I understand that. Just the traditional roles is not what I'm looking for, but, you know.
Well, I'm a traditional entertainer, so I understand, you know.
Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yeah, you're very handsome and you sound very ambitious and, you know, it sounds like you have cool hobbies. So, but, you know, red flag, huge red flag. Like you were waving that red flag. So,
okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a step back because you don't have any more broken hearts, Lamont. So you're looking really good. We're gonna get to know a little bit more about you. Okay. Which the ladies obviously want to know some more. Let's go for some of these essential questions that can cause some heartbreak. Have you ever been married?
Twice.
Okay. May I ask why did those marriages not see till death do you part?
Well, the first marriage was a high school thing. You know what I mean? Okay. So I had my first child when I was 20 years old. With the girl I went to school with. So that lasted for 12 years.
Okay.
So in the process of that, me doing my entertainment career, we kind of grew together and then we kind of grew apart.
Okay.
My second marriage was 18 years. So it did what it did. All of it wasn't bad. A lot of it was good. So at least I know that I could do that because 30 years of my adult life was committed.
Okay. I didn't get any pops. That's great. You spoke to first child at 20. Do you have any? How many children total do you have?
I have 4.
Okay. What are the ages are all adults, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Okay. You never know. Stevie Wonder has some little ones, you know, so you never know. Okay. Gotta ask from last time. Do you want more children?
I wouldn't be opposed to it because a lot of my
I shouldn't even ask anymore, but I got to keep it real. Okay, finish your sentence, though.
I wouldn't be opposed to it because in my younger year, when I first had my first child, I was on the road. I was touring. So I didn't get to spend a lot of time with them. But as I got older, I decided the career is cool, but having, you know, family time, personal time with your kids, that tended to be more important than what I was chasing.
Okay.
And I guess I see it better now in hindsight than I did, you know, moving forward, trying to establish myself.
Okay. So when we say children, you actually mean a biological, sweet little...
Oh, I know that can't happen, but at that age, you're going to meet some woman or somebody have kids, and technically you're going to be a father to their kid at some point.
Oh, so you meant you could have even served a father role, father.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Was that y'all popped so quick? You didn't give the brother a chance to... Okay. We do heart transplants. We can figure out why some of the hearts are broken. Maybe they'll get their hearts back. So let's take a step forward and figure out name, age, and why you broke your heart.
So, Hela, I'm 61. No children.
No more children. Yeah. Is he someone that's your type, though, aesthetically?
Based on his speak, I tell he's a wise man. I don't base it out of appearance, other than if you're fat or dirty.
Okay. Very good. Is she, and he's not either of those things, like you said, okay. Is she someone that's your type?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't see it.
Okay. Based on what she said, maybe? Based on what she shared?
I still don't know.
The words, the character, the heart. Okay. Let's take a step forward. Just gotta, you know, a name, age, and why'd you break your heart?
The name is Vivian. I'm in my 60s. You said you wanted children, but you didn't make it clear. So if you made it clear, I would have kept my balloon.
Well, I guess because of the way the question was asked to me, I didn't get to.
It's not his fault. Do you want a heart back? Or are you content?
Yeah.
Do you want her to get a heart back?
Of course.
Oh, okay, give her a heart back. Let's do a heart transplant. Yeah. Does anyone else want one by chance based on the... Okay, let's get 2. Let's do 2 heart transplants. Dr. Pointer's doing 2 in one day. That's a lot of pressure, but we'll make it work. Okay. Did you want one back or you're content? Okay, we'll get to you then. Let's wait until the heart transplants are completed. Bam. So let's move forward to this queen who is content with her heartbreak. Name, age, and why you broke it.
My name is Lakeisha. I'm 53. And it was really the age, but I kind of wanted to hear more about you.
You were a little open, a little.
The age kind of got me at first, but again, I still want to hear more about, you know, himself.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Not really.
Okay, why not?
I think it's the dreads, maybe.
Shake them dreads.
Maybe pull them, but I don't know. No.
Okay. Oh, maybe. Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, she's cool.
All right. Let's take
But she said it was the age thing, right?
primarily, maybe, or she was still trying to hear you out.
Okay.
Let's take a step back. I'm going to offer it to you, kind sir. Do you have a question you'd like to ask the queens that have hearts as we start to narrow this love search down?
Yeah, I mean, my number one question is like, what kind of gentleman are they looking for?
Beautiful. So let's go. You already shared your name and age, but tell us, what kind of gentleman are you looking for?
I want someone who's active, someone who enjoys life. I like the hobbies. I like the deep sea fishing because I've gone deep sea fishing. I like to travel. I've gone to 28 countries. So I'm looking for someone who wants to keep up that lifestyle.
Okay. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, and what are you looking for? That wasn't them. What are you looking for in a gentleman?
My name is Evergene. I'm 72 years old, and I'm looking for a gentleman that is not argumentative, a guy who is down to earth. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, and he's a God-fearing man.
Beautiful. Step forward. Name, age, and what are you looking for?
My name is Betsy. I'm in my late 60s. I'm looking for somebody who has class, somebody who has character, and somebody who still likes to have fun. I like to laugh. I do comedy, and it looks like you're into all kinds of things, which we'd have some adventures together.
Exactly. Sounds fun.
Okay. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady, lovely Linda. I already shared your name, but you say it. And then your age, and what are you looking for?
Linda, 60 plus, and I'm looking for a man that is emotionally available. I am also a God-fearing woman. I'd like a God-fearing man as well. And I want someone that can be honest even when it's difficult. Yeah.
Take a step back, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask to borrow the heartbreaking device of this lovely lady, and you have to make a decision, kind sir, because it's a real 1, not a real 4. So you have to break one heart based on what they said they're looking for. You got to break. I'm being nice, because it's not 2. I'm going to break 1.
I was going to ask you, could you repeat things for a senior?
Yes.
Trying to remember.
You got to break.
Said, well, I know that.
You remember? Oh, just what they said. Yeah. They're all lovely responses. I'm not going to act like they weren't all great. They're all looking for technically a great guy like you, which is why they haven't broken their heart. So.
Well, that is a tough one there, because each one of them said something so fantastic and so in line.
Even though you said you didn't remember it, but
yeah, well, I remember that part.
I love you.
I remember that part.
No, but for real. Okay, but break one. Just one.
Oh, How much time we got?
Not much. Okay. We got other brothers ready to find their real one.
Well, they're not important, but okay.
He said it, not me.
Come on.
I guess. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's stay up here. Now, you had your heart not broken, so tell us why.
No, I like what I saw. I like your jewelry. I like your outfit. You seem like you're pretty together.
Would you show that chain to the camera? That's my whole college tuition. Just show them that, please. That's blingage. He earned that. For real.
My company logo.
Mm-hmm.
Records, okay.
Ain't messing around. Okay. So tell us why you decided. I know it was tough, process of elimination, but why'd you break her heart?
Because you made it so tough.
Sorry.
Because they're all queens.
Okay.
They're all beautiful. I guess I was looking at the height, maybe.
Okay. That's all right. Looking at the height. Okay. I'm going to throw it to the queens. So take a step back with me, Lamont. Ladies, my 3. Do you have a question for him as we narrow this down? Do we have a question for Lamont? Okay. What's your question?
If you've traveled, where have you been?
A week ago, I just got back from working on a movie in Italy. Then I went to Spain and France at the film festival. So
Okay,
I've been quite a few places.
Okay.
I believe in getting outside of my backyard.
Okay. All right.
You have a question down here? All right, let's come on. Evergene, what's your question?
Are you the type of man that has dogs in your house and in your car?
Well, be honest with me, I do have a little ankle biter.
What?
A little dog.
Is it a
He has
house
a dog. He has a
It's-
doggy door. Yeah, he's a house dog. He comes in and out.
Oh,
Yeah, I like
Does that work for you?
you know what? I'm allergic to dog and cat dander, so I hate to do this. Oh,
I get it.
Okay. Could you? Is there some shots you could take or some medication?
You know what? I don't want to have to take medication because
That
so
would
far.
limit your choice on men.
Yeah.
And say that one more time. Say that one more time. What might it do, Lamont?
Limit her choice on men.
It could. But that's not your fault. You didn't ask for allergies. You know, yeah, whatever. God did his thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's someone that's your type, though, aesthetically?
Yes, aesthetically, he sounds good too. So yeah,
I even take a bath every 6 months, whether I need one or not.
yeah. If it wasn't for the dog, I would have chose you. It's
Okay.
just that I'm allergic to that dog and cat dander.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Is she someone that's your type?
Oh, yeah, she's cute.
Okay.
She's cute, personable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were close. All right. Well, you have a question down here. Let's come on down and let's answer this question.
So we're in LA and there's always so much traffic. What area do you live in?
Right now, I live in the Carson area.
Well, that's not too far. I'm in Los Feliz.
Oh, okay. Let's see if distance is the reason for this one. Let's take it back. Let's figure out what happened with the queen who got a heart transplant, but she broke her heart. Tell us why.
Carson, too far.
Where are you?
I'm in Northridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would that be too far for you, or are you willing to make the drive?
Man, I drive motorcycles, fly planes, drive boats, drive cars.
fly
So
planes?
ain't no such thing. It's too far if you want to get there. If you want to go, you'll make a way.
You preaching. Okay. He's someone that's your type, though, aesthetically?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
She's cool. Yeah,
Okay.
she's tall.
All right.
You know, seemed like she's been around the block a couple times.
I don't think he means it. Well, okay, let's take a step down. I don't think he meant it like that, Susan.
No, I didn't.
I was like, okay. Why are you breaking that heart, Linda?
It seemed disrespectful to me to say that. I'm about a man respecting a woman. I am also about traditional roles, even though I think a woman has her right to speak and have her own opinion. But I didn't like that remark. I'm sorry.
What did you mean? Tell the fans, the viewers, what did you mean by that?
She travels around the block. She travels. She goes places. She's not sitting at home all the time.
He didn't mean it. Yeah.
In a derogatory sense. Come on now.
I think that sometimes things are just a Freudian slip. You don't mean it, but it comes out.
Okay.
He's someone that's
We'll
your type,
accept
though. You
that.
held on to your balloon, so.
I accept
Really
that.
cute. Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take some steps back. Okay, we're going to scale the horizon of real ones because it looks like all the hearts were broken. But ladies, can we still clap it up for this king? Can we clap it up for him? He didn't mean it like that, so he's a great gentleman. We're going to take that mic, kind sir. Okay, and you can head out the way that... It's okay. And you can head out that way. Thank you so much. You're awesome, Lamont. We appreciate you for coming out. Thank you so much. If that's the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one with my next Los Angeles king. Come on in and get his queen. Come on in, kind sir. I'm ready for you to find your boo. Yeah, I'm not a rapper, but that sounds pretty good. Hello there, kind sir. How you doing?
Hi.
Wonderful. Step in a little more.
Sure.
Fantastic. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Chris Kostelewski. I'm 72 years old. I'm semi-retired.
Semi-retired. Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh.
They want to fully retire, perhaps. Anyway, what makes you a real one, Chris?
I'm a real one because I like fun and I like truth.
Beautiful. Okay. What are you looking for in a real one?
Somebody who's honest and trustworthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
In relationships, as you saw, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you would break a heart on?
I would break a heart on lies.
Gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Gotta
Honest.
be real.
Honesty.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd break a heart on?
Not really.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I'm pretty open.
You're open. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful thing. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to comedy shows and movies.
Okay. Very
And I write. I write a lot.
Nice.
For fun.
Okay. We just got a few broken hearts, so we're going to take a few steps forward and figure out why. So step forward with me, and we'll stop at this queen. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name is Vivian. I'm 60 plus. It's aesthetics.
Okay.
Aesthetically,
No problem.
your type?
Not my type.
Okay.
No.
That's all right.
Is she someone that's your type?
I don't know.
Okay, is it like the aesthetic? You like the blue?
I like the way you
leopard?
look.
Okay,
Yeah.
got a nice little chain there. Zoom into that chain. Vivian came fresh. I need me something like that. That's good. I like
Dragonfly.
that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Lakeisha, and I'm 53, and it was the age and the aesthetics.
That's fine.
Okay. What is the oldest you'd be willing to date?
Maybe 63.
63.
All right.
Okay. And the aesthetics just not for you.
Yeah, just not for me.
That's fine.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's attractive. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's take a step back because you have some hearts remaining. So you have some hearts beating. So you're in good shape. So come
All right,
back with
come
me,
back here.
and we're going to discuss some things that make this show the best show. I haven't asked it. That wasn't them. I haven't asked it yet today. I want to just go right to it. Religion or politics? Do you want a partner that is religious or political or not religious, not political?
I like someone who's spiritual, and politics, I hate politics.
Okay. So you
Any politics. Okay.
So when you say you hate it, does that mean you want a partner that hates it too?
No, I just want people that are open, that listen to both sides.
Got it.
Some people don't listen to both sides.
Okay. Okay. So you're not down for the divisiveness.
Yeah,
Because I'm with you
exactly.
on that. Absolutely. Now back to I want you to kind of explicate on spirituality because that's kind of broad, many would say. So what do you mean by you want someone spiritual?
Well, I believe in a God.
Okay.
But I'm not locked into any
Specific religion or faith.
certain religion. Sure.
Okay. But you okay. Very good.
There you go.
All right. That always seems to, break some hearts, but it's good because it's about a real one, right? So you still got two, so we're just narrowing it down. Let's take a step forward and figure out why the heart was broken. So come towards me a little. Okay. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name is Sohela. I'm 61. Faith.
What about it?
There needs to be a focus.
On faith. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So if he was more focused on faith, that could have been your real one.
Specifically, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Aesthetically, though, is he someone that's your type?
Pointer, I told you earlier, I don't base on aesthetic out person.
So you'll just take anything. You mentioned fat and dirty, so you won't take fat and dirty. In the previous, she mentioned that previous, so I'm just saying.
You're being sarcastic. I'm
asking.
I want a man of wisdom.
Okay.
What he says, if he speaks wise, or is he a fool? I pop if he's a fool.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
Based
know.
on what she said with the faith?
That's her opinion. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was, we got a few more pops down here.
All right.
I don't want to make any assumptions what it's about. So name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Betsy, I'm in my 60s. I broke your heart because politics is fun lately, both sides. I'm willing to argue with you, and whenever you're persuade, whichever direction you go, I could still have a good conversation with you. I'm real opinionated lately, though, but it could be fun, and I like to write too, by the way.
Cool.
And comedy.
Cool. Yeah, me too.
But yeah, you seem fun, and as far as this, how you're dressed, could you just change a few things? I think if somebody doesn't like how you're dressed, that could be changed. I don't think that's a big
I dress
break.
like my dad did.
Oh, okay.
Your dad. He's a real. I love your style.
Dad was a writer as well.
I do like the shirt. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice.
So he could be your type aesthetically. You like the shoes?
Kind of. I like the color. Yeah.
What was that back there?
They're dirt.
Oh, they're dirty. Okay. Well, maybe that means he's raw. He's been in the dirt, like the good way.
That's right.
Yeah, you've been working.
Well, I hike.
Then you hike. Yeah. Okay. Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yes, she's very
Beautiful. Okay. Let's take a step down to this queen that broke her heart. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
Linda, 60 plus, and I think with everything going on in our country right now, we have to be into politics. We have to have a voice. You have to know what's going on in our world. It's beyond sad.
I agree.
It is beyond
I
sad.
totally agree.
Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
He's attractive man, yes, and right age. But yeah.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type? Yes. All right. Well, let's take some steps back. You still have two hearts, Chris. You still have two hearts. So I don't want to delay a connection because it's a real one, not a real two. Do you have a question you'd like to ask both of those lovely ladies?
Yes. What do you do? Are you retired?
Well, you say that in the mic one more time.
What do you do for a living?
So we'll get your name, your age, and then answer.
My name is Everjean, and my age is 72 years old. I'm retired. I was at once a college recruiter, executive rep, but right now I'm just retired and enjoying life the best I can.
That's good.
Okay, beautiful. And then we'll go down to this queen.
Nice to meet you.
Name, age, and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Susie Sitcom.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, I'm 51. I don't know why I keep saying 52.
That's okay. Hey, it's somewhere around there.
You're a youngster.
My birthday is next month. I don't even know how old I am. I'm old, but I'm looking for somebody older, and I thought that maybe you would be that person, but you look a little bit too mobile. So
Too mobile.
Too mobile.
I
Okay.
am pretty mobile.
Okay, that's good. That's a good problem to have. So if he was, like I said, bend over more, that'd be your type.
Close. He's close. You know, 1 foot in the grave is, you know, what I'm looking for.
I'm not going to the grave. I'm going up.
Yeah, amen. Amen. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a step back. Okay. I'm not going to rush a connection, but we do have one heart remaining. Okay. So I want to ask this queen, why have you not broken your heart?
Well, I had a question I'd like to ask him. That's why. Let's say I chose you and we dated for a week. Where all would you take me? Where all?
Well, first I get to know you a little bit, find out what things you like, and then I would arrange something according to your likes, like the beach or wherever you want to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So what do you like to do the most?
Well, I like to have a nice dinner and nice conversation. Get to know you first.
Okay.
You can't go further unless you get to know someone.
Very true.
Okay. As far as traveling, do you like to travel a lot?
I do, yeah.
Uh-huh. Where all have you traveled to?
I mainly travel in California
In
up the coast.
That's
Yeah,
it?
I do a lot of shows up that way. So
Okay. What type of shows?
comedy.
Comedy shows. Okay.
Yep.
I think you have a great question about dogs. You should ask that.
Do you have dogs? Do you like dogs?
I love dogs. I don't have one.
You don't have
My
one?
daughter has a golden doodle.
Oh, really? So
That's my favorite dog.
you don't have dogs in your home
No.
or in your car?
No.
So no cat and...
I had a cat. My cat passed away.
Okay, so no cat and
No cats.
dog.
No dogs. But I love animals.
Okay.
I love them.
All right. Do you sometimes dress up with sharp shoes and
Oh, yeah.
sharp clothes?
Yeah. This is how I dress on stage. Generally.
On
Yeah.
stage? Oh, okay.
I have a question for her. She's been like asking you shotgun. Do you have a question for her?
What is your favorite movie of all time?
You know what? I'm not that much of a TV watcher as far as a lot of movies. I don't know if, that would work for you, but I don't watch a whole bunch of TV.
I could turn you on to some movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, I don't want to delay a connection. Do we have any final questions between you two?
No. No, you're very nice.
A final question?
I can't think of any.
That might be on the date. So come over, step back with
All
me.
right.
Both of you are going to come over. I have one final question.
Okay.
One final question. So you'll stand here closer to me and you'll stand on this side.
Sure.
Okay. And I just want to ask as we look that direction, do both of you feel this could be a real one connection?
Yes.
Yeah.
Clap it up for these two. We got could be a real one connection. Very good. So I'm going to take that mic concert and you're going to head off that way. Y'all go plan that date or something. Go do your thing. Oh my goodness. They holding hands. Hallelujah. They holding hands. Very good. Well, if that is the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. Wow, very good. We are ready for our next real one with my next king. Come on in, a LA king wearing an LA hat. That's right. How you doing, kind sir?
How you doing?
Wonderful. Welcome to a real one. Share with these queens your name, your age, and what you do.
My name is Ronald Cole, and I am a stand-up comedian. Also have a television show on Amazon, Roku, and another channel, black-owned channel called World Movement Enterprise.
Love to see
I'm
it.
doing a few things.
Doing a few things. All right. Now, I do have to mention, this brother was on the show before, and he did get a real one, but it didn't work out. Tell us what happened real quick.
Well, she's a good person.
Okay.
I'm going to say that off the bat.
Beautiful.
Good person. We talked it up, but it wasn't a
Connection.
It wasn't connection, but we're still friends.
Okay,
you know?
that's beautiful. Yeah, you
still
handle it
friends.
cordially and, amicably. All right. So what makes you a real one?
I'm a real one, I believe, because I say real things. I do real things. I'm about my business, and I don't sugarcoat it. So forgive me for whatever I'm going to say today. But believe it's going to be real.
Oh, that's good.
It's
okay.
going to be real.
And what are you looking for in a real one?
Visually or just period?
Just the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, visually matters. God gave us eyes.
Well, visually, well, you got to be able to, I'm still a little young. I'm 63 years old, but I'm still doing young people stuff.
Good.
So I want to occasionally pick up my woman and,
Oh, you can pick them up.
Yeah, every now and then. You got to keep it spicy, So if you're not liftable, I'm not.
You might have to do a little more.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I think I can handle mostly everybody here, right?
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So so we good on that.
Okay, we won't have you on the BBW edition.
No,
Okay.
no, please don't. On my back.
All right. Now, how about this? In terms of deal breakers, heartbreakers, red flags, what are things you're not going to tolerate?
Nothing has really changed since the last time I was here.
Say it again for the fans.
Yeah, I will. First off, accountability is very important to me.
Yeah.
And I say that because it's a door that swings both ways. If you do something, you got to own it. Learn from it and don't do it again. If I do something, I got to admit it, own it, don't do it again, learn from it.
True.
So accountability on both sides, number one. Loyalty. And when I say loyalty, I mean, have my back. I'm going to have yours. And if we do that, I think we'll get along fine. Communication. Oh, it's a must. It's a must. You keep things inside you. Nobody here, raise their hands if I'm wrong, nobody here is a mind reader, right? Yeah, so you got to communicate.
Okay.
So that's very important.
Perfect.
And,
you mentioned,
your dogs.
The dogs.
You remember them.
I do remember the dogs.
I can't live with a woman with a little dog in the house. Well, I knew it was coming. Goddamn. No, I can't do it.
Okay.
Because like I explained on the last show, you guys know Charlie Brown and Snoopy, right? Where did Snoopy live?
Outside.
He lived outside, didn't
Outside in the doghouse.
he? He didn't live out, because Charlie Brown didn't want to smell him.
That's
He
true.
had him outside.
That's
So
true.
I'm the same way. I don't want to smell you.
My last question for you before we find out the broken hearts. In terms of fun, what do you like to do for fun?
Fun.
3 things.
3 things. Well, my stand-up. I like to go to comedy clubs and whatnot. I like concerts. I like fine dining.
Okay.
That's 3
Beautiful.
things. Yeah.
I think they like fine dining too, perhaps. Let's take a few steps forward and figure out why the hearts were broken. We have 2 that were broken, so let's go name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Vivian and 65.
Okay.
The dog. I have a golden doodle.
I'm
I
sure
love
you
him.
do.
And I love him. So, yeah.
Okay.
If he hadn't mentioned the dog thing, could he be your type?
Maybe.
Okay. Where's the maybe? What could have made it absolutely?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
I believe I'm open.
Okay.
I'm open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she wasn't. She broke the heart. So let's
she
move
might wanna
forward.
get her
Let's
balloon
move
back
forward.
later.
We'll see what happens. Okay. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Betsy, my 60s. I broke your heart. I don't currently have a dog. I'm going to get a big dog, I think. Maybe a little one too. And they might come on the bed sometimes.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. No. No. Thank you for.
But that's great. You do comedy. I do comedy as well. And
Oh, you do?
seem like you're a lot of fun. Yeah.
I try.
I like your beard.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I try.
Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Okay. And was he your type if he wanted the dog in the bed?
Yeah, absolutely. I like your shirt too.
Oh, thank you very
Good
much.
with the jeans.
Oh, thank you.
Well, let's take a step back. You still have 4 hearts remaining, Ron, so you're looking pretty darn good, man.
right.
So let's get to know a little bit more about you. I'm going to ask one of the essentials. It broke some hearts last time. Let's go religion or politics. Do you want a partner that is religious or political or not religious, not political?
I want a partner that has a relationship with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Very important. That's probably number 1 on my list.
that should
You
be.
don't have that, we can't. No, I don't care how pretty you are.
Okay. Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's number 1.
Is there a close, well, not a close second because Jesus is infinitely higher. So a second,
Yeah.
way down low. Do you have a second one that would prompt you to,
Second.
in terms of politics? Like, how do you feel politically?
Oh, well, hey, no Trumpers.
Okay.
No Trumpers. So, yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay.
You a Trumper?
Scared to go forward, but let's figure out what happened.
Okay.
We've got Jesus, so we'll be okay.
Okay.
Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name is Sohela.
Okay.
I'm 61.
Okay.
I'm a Trump supporter.
Oh, Lord.
Trump all day, every day. Twice on Sunday.
Oh, twice on Sunday.
Twice on Sunday.
Devil don't do nothing on Sunday. Oh, Lord.
Okay, before you mention that, is he someone that's your type?
Pointer.
It is just the words that were shared, or
He seems a man of wisdom, yes.
You didn't pop until.
I would pop. He did not sound foolish, no.
No, I try not to. Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
I don't know.
Maybe someone was. Well, I guess her being a Trump supporter is not your type.
Well,
so,
no.
Okay. I just
she
mean
could
with the
look like
words.
Halle Berry, and if she was a Trump supporter, I'm not I know.
Halle, I love you, Halle. You can slide up my DM.
No.
Okay.
Looks should not matter. That change, that's fleeting. That's shallow.
Well, men are primarily visual beings. You don't want to take somebody on and you flip up the things. Lord have mercy.
Well, no, it wouldn't be. Well, we wouldn't flip up anything because there is no marriage. There's romance, sex, separate things. So
you get. Let me get this straight. If I'm listening to you right, nobody sees nothing until after you say I do. Basically,
I'm not being married again. I was married for 40 years.
Oh, so no, you're not getting married again.
No.
Period.
Just romance, companionship.
Okay.
The heart was broken, so that connection is done.
Okay.
So we'll step away
Got
from
you.
Trumper. Now we have 3 hearts remaining, which is a
Okay.
beautiful thing. Okay,
All
so I'm going to throw it to you. Do you have a question you'd like to ask each of these queens?
Yeah. Is there a money requirement as far as your men go? Is there I'd like to know.
Yeah. I think they understand that question. So let's go to this queen. Name, age, and is there a money requirement?
My name is Lakeisha. I am 53.
Oh, okay.
And definitely there's a requirement.
Okay.
You have to have some.
Oh, well, we all have some.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the guy under the freeway's got a couple coins in his pocket.
well, We're not,
Okay.
not like that.
Okay.
You have a specific number?
Very stable, someone that is not stingy.
Okay.
Yeah, and just, but not frivolous at the same time.
Okay. Does he have to make more money than you?
I would like for him to.
But is it a requirement?
Maybe a small requirement.
You know what I'm going to do? Can I borrow your heartbreaking device? Okay, thank you so much. Just in case you get triggered to...
I'm just funny.
Well, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying...
I know.
You have a certain number in mind. That does it have to be?
Not a certain number. Just not broke.
Okay.
Not,
He's too fresh to be broke. He ain't broke. Okay, but we'll take a step forward. So let that sizzle in your spirit, even those responses. Name, age, and money requirement.
I'm Susie Sitcom. My age is 51. I'll be 52 next month. I forgot.
Oh, wow.
And my money requirements. How old are you, sir?
I'm 63.
63, you got to have some money at 63. If you were 23, I'd say, money requirements weren't, a house, a bank account, investment account, maybe a business. I think at this point in life, it's required. I have these things for myself, and I would like to have somebody who's, not living off of me. So,
Right.
or at least as ambitious as I am.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, disclaimer to everybody on here before we go any further. I do have a career, like I said. I got things going. I invest in myself, in my career. So, some of my income goes towards that. Some people have a problem with that. So I'm just full disclosure. Anybody got a problem with that? They should.
No, investing in yourself is important, and especially if it's your dreams and your career.
Okay.
But
we're
you
on the same page.
got to be realistic too,
Right.
though. Can't be delusional.
Exactly.
No delulu. Let's go
Gotta
to
have
our
plan B.
final real one down here. Name, age, and money requirement.
Linda, 60 plus.
Okay.
And I definitely need a man that is financially stable because I am financially stable.
Okay. So does he have to make more than you?
Well,
Does he have to have
that
more
is
than
the
you?
ideal, but he doesn't have to have more. But I would like him to be at least equal.
Equal. What if he makes half of what you make?
Oh, no.
Oh Lord.
No.
Where?
That would be a no-go.
If he made half of what you made, you didn't let me finish. Though, but I'm gonna finish.
Okay.
If he makes half of what you make, and he's a good guy, he loves Jesus, doesn't play around, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink.
That's a lot of good attributes, especially the Jesus, because I am God-fearing, and that is the goal, to always find somebody that is God-fearing as well.
Right.
But I would, like she mentioned, I don't want to have to support someone. I have been in that situation before.
Well, is it supporting or sharing? See,
Okay.
a lot of women say it's supporting.
Well,
Well,
I don't
whatever
want to
he
have.
has, he's
I don't
gotta
want to
give
have
it
the
to you,
burden of more of a financial burden than he has. I think we should be equal in our financial burdens. So,
in a perfect world.
in a perfect world.
Okay.
Let's take a step back. Let that marinate, even his responses. Oh, she's going to pop for her. Okay, I don't know about that. Why'd you break your heart?
God, I can't remember. I feel like Lamont or whatever.
Oh, no.
Just something with the money? Maybe was it something with the...
Yeah, I mean, I think the question of like, would you share? It's like a big thing, but I think I did it
Y'all
before
don't
that,
like
didn't
sharing?
I? No, I love sharing, and I want somebody who's generous in my life. I'm too generous in my life, so that's the issue. I work really hard so I can give it all away, and I give everything to my kids. I give everything to my friends. I like to tip. I like to live a good life. I don't want someone that's just coming on board with me to take from me. You know, I donate enough in life. You know. Grown man, he doesn't need my donations. I donate to the church. You know what I mean?
Is he someone that's your type, though, aesthetically?
Yeah, he's very handsome.
Thank you.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Okay.
Very pretty.
Let's take a step back to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Why'd you break it?
Well, I just thought maybe there were just too many questions in regards to
The moolah.
the moolah. Like,
Well,
yeah, it's
go
very
ahead.
important. Don't want the man to be broke, want him to be, not stingy. But me in the same way. I'm not a stingy person. I share as well.
Right.
I just don't want you to, be counting my chip.
Well, maybe, I don't know how much you make. You don't know how much I make. But maybe my questions were to protect me.
Absolutely.
It's not that so much that I'm after you, what you got. Maybe I'm trying to protect what I got. See?
Well, maybe that was more of a reason for me to pop my balloon.
Okay.
Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
He's very handsome. I love the beard.
Thank you.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, very much so.
Okay. Let's go down to this final real one who I don't know what's going to happen. I'm excited, but we don't have much time, right? So we got to see if a real one connection can be established. What are you thinking right now? You have not broken your heart.
I have not broken my heart because I want to hear more from him. What are you really looking for?
I'm looking, when the smoke clears and everything, I'm looking for my best friend to finish all this off. I got more years in back of me than I have in front of me. So that's what I'm looking for. That's it in a nutshell.
And what describe your favorite day?
My favorite.
Or what? Yeah.
Ideal day. What would you want to do in a day to just make your day special within 20 seconds?
Okay, 20 seconds.
Make it quick.
Whatever my partner would like to do.
Easy way.
If it
Ooh.
makes her happy.
Okay. Last question. Can you pick me up?
I probably could.
I have to see that.
Oh, you want to test that?
I want to.
Oh, okay. I'll hold the heart. Wow. Okay. I never knew this would happen on the Los Angeles edition. I'll hold the mic. Okay. Are you ready for that? I don't want you to hurt your back. Do not sue us. Don't you dare. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Let me see what we got. Wow. Zoom out. Yeah. Let's see what. Oh. Okay. Wow, so I'll give you the heart back. He picked you up. He said that's going to make it spicy even before the first date. Okay. Let's see. Any final questions between you two?
Do you have any final questions for me?
No.
Oh.
Distance. Do you, without telling where you live, because I don't want people to know where you live.
Too late.
I don't mind. I don't mind telling people where I live. I live in Hollywood. Are you far from Hollywood?
Los Feliz.
It's not far
at all.
It's not far.
Hop and a skip to Hollywood.
Let's bring these two out back this way then. Let's just see. I got one more question. Linda, stand on this side for me. And I'm so happy for this real one because she's been on before too. And this one, do both of you believe this could be a real one connection?
Possibly.
Yeah. I'm feeling her. I can talk to her. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Clap
can
it
talk
up.
about
Then y'all gonna talk. Talk about it. Talk about it. Okay, so y'all can head off that way. Go plan that first date in Hollywood or Los Feliz or in the middle. Wow, that's so beautiful. Well, if that is the case, I'm ready for one more real one. Let's get ready for our final real one. Ladies, you ready? Ready. Let's do our final real one. Let's do it. I'm ready for my next real one. Come on in, kind sir. How you doing? Come towards me. How you doing today? Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming out. Step a little closer, just a little. Share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do.
I'm Kevin. I'm 61 years old, and I'm retired.
Beautiful. Okay, what did you retire from doing?
I was a letter carrier for 40 years.
Wow. Thank you for your service. For real. That's a blessing. Wow.
Thank
Would you
you.
share with them what makes you a real one?
I came here with an open mind, and my mom had just passed away in August, and I'm here to. So I'm not looking for nothing serious, but just maybe to get back out there and date a little bit, and get back out there and quit grieving so much.
Okay. But what isn't serious could become serious. If this real one here shocks you and you're like, "Now you're a lovely lady," you might obviously make it more serious.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. What are you looking for in a real one?
Someone who you can work with, and hopefully you have a vibe, and hopefully some respect, and you just have to be compatible.
Compatible.
You have to mutual interests.
Oh, okay. I'm hoping they're compatible and things like that. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are like 2 to 3 things you're not going to tolerate?
No children, no dogs, and no stepchildren.
So it's a red flag if they have children.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have children?
No, I don't have any.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Have you ever been married?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. And last question before we find out what the hearts are broken. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm a bowler.
You're a what? I'm sorry?
I go bowling.
Oh, bowling. Okay, very good. A bowler. Very good.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take some steps forward and figure out why these ladies broke their hearts. Let's stop at this queen right here, and you'll step in a little more for me. Great. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name is Vivian. 60 plus. You said no dogs, no children, no stepchildren. You've never been married. All red flags.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type, though, aesthetically?
No.
What makes him not your type?
The height.
Okay. You want a taller king. Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
No compatibility.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name is Lakeisha. I'm 53. And he kind of reminds me of my stepdad.
Okay. And you don't want anything like that.
No, it looks like my mom's husband.
If he didn't look like mama's husband, could it be?
I have children. I got grandkids, so I probably wouldn't be the one anyway.
That wouldn't work for me.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
It's got to be compatibility.
Okay. So she's not your type because there's no compatibility.
Right.
Okay. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Betsy, I'm in my 60s, and I broke your heart because you don't want children or dogs. What was the other thing you didn't want?
No stepchildren.
No stepchildren. Okay, I got that too. So by our age, though, we usually have children. That leaves a lot of people out of the game for you. But I love your smile. You're cute, actually. I find you cute.
Thank you.
I was about to say, you got to say thank you.
Thank you.
But why is children, say that, I mean, most of them have adult children. Why is that a red flag for you? Face the camera a little more.
I'm sorry. Children don't, in too many instances, respect someone that's not their biological father.
Okay. So you're making a generalization.
In most cases.
Okay.
Not all, but most.
But these are real ones, so their children are real ones too.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's take a step forward. Is she someone that you're typed up aesthetically?
We got to be compatible.
Okay. But like the look, a beautiful great shirt,
Yes, we got to be compatible.
Okay. So you just want no kid. Dang. All right. No kid. All right. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name's Susie Sitcom. I'm 51 years old. I broke my heart because you're a little bit too picky. I think that's probably why you're single. I've got kids. I think people of our age, if you want someone with no kids, no relationships, it sounds like a little predatory to me. A little underage is what you're looking for. That may be why you're single. I don't know. I started off talking about the mom, then went for I want someone without this. At our age, how do you find someone that's never been in anything, unless they're like too young?
So like him. Unless they're like him. They were just carrying the mail all day. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Just to clear up the air, because I love this man, you are not looking for anyone underage or anything.
No.
No. You want a maybe 40, 50, 60. You just, someone like you.
More compatible than age.
Yeah. Okay.
Compatible than age. Okay, take it back, and I'm sorry about your mom.
Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
You dress nice. Dress nice.
Getting fresh. Man, my brother.
Your posture a little bit, and it may be from carrying the mailbags. I don't know because
Heavy.
carrying the mailbag's pretty hot, but work on the posture and maybe be more open, and I think it'd be good.
Right.
She. Oh, you're gonna say compatibility.
We gotta
what
be
about the look?
compatible.
The look.
She looks great.
Okay.
But you gotta be compatible.
We got one more broken heart backtrack. So step on back with me and let's figure out why this heart was broken. Step in a little more. Great name, age, why you broke your heart.
Sohela, 61, it kept saying compatibility. He gave no one a chance to see if they are compatible. And children are an inheritance from the Lord. So,
Are you open to having children of your own?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're the first person today to actually just say no. So
No.
thank you. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not talking about children of their own, Pointer.
No, I'm just saying in general, he, doesn't want the children. Is he someone that's your type though, aesthetically?
I don't base on outward appearance.
I mean the aesthetics of his heart. The aesthetics of his heart. What he shared. He shared a lot.
He speaks somewhat of a wise man, some fool. So pop, pop, pop.
Where's the fool part?
No children.
Okay. Is she, he's compatible. Well, she didn't really say. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any children?
My husband and my child are deceased.
Does that work for you? Dead?
Widow, that could be a possibility.
Possibility?
I popped already.
You're content with the heartbreak.
Yes.
Okay, just had to check. All right, I'll take a step back. Susie, take it easy back there. We're just about done. Thank you so much. Can we clap for the gentleman, ladies? Clap for him so much. You're amazing. I'm going to take that mic contour. You can head out that way. Thank you so much for coming out. You're awesome. Well, we did it, folks. We successfully hosted another Los Angeles edition of A Real One. Ladies, can you clap it up for yourselves? You are real ones, okay? And the good news is, as you saw in the beginning, I do have their Instagrams. So if you want to slide in their DMs, you have men all over the world watching this. So if you want your DMs slid into, make sure that you, tag that, Anyway, I appreciate you for watching, folks. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. If you want to be on the next episode, fill out the link in the description. Thank you so much. Ladies, clap for yourselves one more time. You're amazing. We'll catch you next time. Thank you. Thank you. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do, or this video here, which is groundbreaking, or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just